Hey y'all, what's up? I'm going to let a few more people come in, then I'm going to come back live. Just stay with me, sit a little while. All right, let's go. All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Even now, Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to go on over to my backup piece, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. My Cash App and my email is linked in my bio section as well as the description section of this video, amongst others. Might I remind you, this is not a chat for children, so if you are a child, you probably should exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up and lottie dotted to everybody. Everything on this channel is alleged and in my opinion only. Just follow me. Follow me. Let's see who's in the chat. Vivian, hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Hi, Veronica, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Hi, Miss Price, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Jazzy J, what's up, boo? Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Liza Moore Lies says, I'm back for part 2. Let's do it again, Shar. What's up, boo? What's up? Let me see. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Hi, Tony. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Always that girl. What's up, boo? What's up? Y'all make us do what it do. All right. I just want to make sure I didn't. Mama Bees. Hi. Christian, what's up? Welcome to the chat, sweetie. Welcome to the chat. CC in the building. What's up? Y'all in this thing. Yes, because y'all know we got a lot to talk about. I told y'all I was going to come back because I couldn't flood my mind yesterday. And just before I was about to go live, I was looking for Sunni's live. I think I deleted Sunni's live. I cannot find it. And ironically, I cannot find it on anybody else's platform. So I was like, I could probably go off the top of my dome, but my memory ain't too sharp. And I don't want to be mixing stories up. So we can't even do Sunny's response to it because I think I deleted it. Between Instagram and TikTok over there booming, okay? I'm about to hit 7K followers over there. I think I mixed it in somewhere and deleted it. Because y'all know storage be storaging over there. But yeah, I don't know what happened to it, y'all. Somebody sent it to me. I thought I saved it. I don't know, y'all. But just before that, and then like I'm trying to get my iron levels back up before I go for blood work because baby, who got time to spend in the hospital, right? So I'm eating an excessive amount of iron on top of my iron pills, and I'm trying to just stay afloat so my stomach doesn't feel 100% okay. On top of like the protein shakes and all the extra stuff that I'm eating to delete from my body, right? It's just not working well with my stomach. And not to mention my girlie has arrived. So listen, I am flatlined today. I'm just here because I'm required to, and I promised you guys I was going to come back. So that's what we're going to do. Let me see if anybody else came in before I jump into it. A couple housekeeping rules and announcements, okay? Hi Barbara, how are you? Heavenly needs to mind the business that pays her. Stop letting Carlos use you. Some people will do anything for attention. Team Melody all day, every day. Okay, Barbara, we heard you nice and clear. All right. Hey, Tamika, what's up? That liquid iron from Whole Food is amazing. I haven't had it, but my daughter is anemic as well. So she has liquid that she gets from the doctor because she can't swallow pills. I haven't had it, but all of it on top of the stuff that I'm using to dump anyway, it baby, I need to just stay home. Okay. I just gonna need to take 2 week vacation and stay home for 2 weeks because it is crazy right now. Okay. Let's see. It's pricey, but worse. Listen, sometimes you got to pay for what you need, honey. You got to pay for what you need. Okay. Let's see. Always that girl. Thank you for your $5 super sticker. We always appreciate that. Listen, setting the tone heavy. I love it. I love it. I love it. But just while you drop that, listen, guys, next week we're going to do 2 prizes for our members only. Okay. And then if you're not here, that's okay. We're going to do 2 prizes, whether it's money, whether it's gifts, whether you guys just get to order something off the site. I want to make sure you guys know that I appreciate you amongst everybody, right? And then the end of September, we're going to go ahead and jump into our 10K giveaway because I told you on there we're going to be giving away 4 different prizes, whether it's money, whether it's gifts, whether it's order something from the site. And then we'll go over the rules during that time. I know when I did my first giveaway, I didn't really do it with a bunch of rules and stuff because it was my first giveaway. I was just having fun, right? But I want to make sure that everybody get a chance to get something, especially on the 10K giveaway. So I want to make it fair. So we'll go over the rules at that time, but that's just something you guys can jot down in your notes. So make sure your notifications are on. I appreciate all of you, whether you're a member or not. You guys show your support in different ways. I oftentimes get off here, I see cash apps. I be like, child, they ain't even tell me they send this, right? Sometimes I get off here and it's a bunch of likes. Anything is support. Just you guys showing up to support me in the chat means a lot to me. And I tell you all the time, I'm a creator. I'm a content creator that cannot do it without you guys. Okay. I don't know who think they can, but I need you. All right. And I appreciate you all. So let's just jump into it. Hey, LV, sweet mama. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Happy Wednesday. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Yes, 31 likes and 57 likes. 57 in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Let the math, honey. All right, so let's jump into it, okay? If you come in while I'm not looking at the chat, please do not charge it to my heart, but definitely to my head because I can't see everything, all right? Oh, mods. Yesterday with the young lady that came in the chat doing whatever the hell she thought she was going to be doing and dancing all over this chat. If y'all know, you guys can, y'all mods for a reason, block them. We don't get a lot of trolls over here. So they're very easily to point out when they're here. Block them. That child stayed in the chat way too long playing around with folks, okay? Block them. My family got her the hell up out of here, but block them because it's one thing is stating your opinion, very cute, okay? But it's another thing being rude and ignorant and nasty. I can't do that, okay? So block them. You guys got my full permission. If it's looking fishy, it is fishy and it smells fishy, okay? So we just gonna leave it right there. All right, so yesterday, we're going over the part 2 of the live we talked about yesterday. It's still a whole lot of things following this live and the show from Saturday. So we are still on that. But the second half of this video that Messy Mondays that Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly did, it didn't make me feel any better about the ignorance that they presented themselves with on Monday, okay? It went further into Heavenly addressing Melody as a bitch, Carlos just laughing it off. And I have a thing, don't laugh it off and encourage the behavior. Stop laughing, even if you're nervously, to respond. Stop laughing and hold the individual accountable. How about you turn around and say to her, let's not call them bees, but you talk like that. So what do we expect? You know what I mean? However, Dr. Heavenly has said a lot of things in this thing about Melody. It might as well have been a Melody Monday, okay? Because she definitely talked about Melody the whole single time, okay? It started out with her. She says that Carlos tell her that Mel speaks with everybody but Destiny. And then Dr. Heavenly responds and she says that Melody has a lot of pull. And I beg to differ. I don't think that she has, she don't have the pull, nor does she, push her weight around. She doesn't do that, right? We, on the other end, be looking like, Melody, get rid of her. Okay, why is she still here? Why are you still allowing that girl to toil, in your face? Get rid of her, right? So I don't think she takes, advantage of her position like others would like to think. I honestly do not think that. However, Dr. Heavenly is being funny right here. We're going to listen to it, right? I'm just giving you guys some key points of some of the things that happened before we go over that part of the live, okay? So Carlos responds and says, Destiny has something going on with her child. That's why she didn't show up with the rest of the girls. I beg to differ, okay? I think Destiny like a grand entrance. I think Destiny love to come in late, okay, so that she can catch the eye of the people, okay, and she can stop the show. I think she liked the attention, but, if that's what she told him and, he's just going with what she's saying, I beg to differ. I don't think that for 1 second because she's not that invested, in my opinion, anyway, okay? So, at least not with her home situation, okay? Did Dr. Heavenly say that her mother referred to her and her sisters as bitchs when she was growing up? I don't know, but that would make a lot of sense, LV, sweet mama. That would make a lot of sense. Make a grand entrance. Yeah, so she definitely likes to do that. But I don't know, but that would make a lot of sense why she talked to people as if they've given her permission to respond to them like that. Okay. I told you guys yesterday, even my real friends don't talk to me like that. But anyway, I think there should be a conversation had when you refer to individuals with that word. Hey, do you mind if I call you that? Or is that too much for you? So that people get to choose whether they want to be called out their game. I don't think it's very ladylike, but hey, I see Stranger Things every single day. Okay. Vlog, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So they go on to say that Destiny has something to do, but she definitely shows up the next day. And then Dr. Heavenly asks him, well, what does she need to think about all of this and Destiny showing up? Okay. She says that Dr. Heavenly says that Melody need a friend because she don't like nobody. And I don't think that's a fair statement either, because here's the thing. She don't need a friend, okay? I think she does just well by herself, okay? She doesn't. She does just well by herself. And not only that, she doesn't need Shanita's approval, whether she's going to interact with people or not. So I think that was a little cliche and very childish and juvenile, if you ask me. But listen, who am I? I'm just Char, okay? And then she goes on to say that Melody likes nobody. I think it's fair enough to say that Melody has given everybody a fair chance, okay? Remember, Destiny had her chance. until she started bumping noses with Martell. Okay. And things that wasn't supposed to get back to Martell started to land on his lap. And if she knew that you were the only one that she told that information to, and somehow it got back to Marty Moore, baby, it's you. You the one running your mouth, loose lips, right? And she rightfully so dismissed you. Okay. Not only did she dismiss you, she says, look, I even gave you ample amount of time to see if I was bugging about what I was already feeling. And then you showed up and showed me exactly what I was thinking anyway. You know what I mean? So you didn't do yourself no type of good service. You really did yourself a disservice. You came right back and act like the same old fool I thought you would be. Okay, so no love lost. We just can't click the way we used to because you like to associate yourself with my ex. Now I'm tired of people like, why can't she be friends with the ex? It's a big difference, y'all. Okay, why would you want to be friends with the man that you call yourself going toe to toe with on camera? What's the problem? And like I said, Melody said that she did not know of Destiny prior to Destiny showing up and LB introducing her. So y'all wasn't friends like y'all trying to say y'all was. Okay, that will be different. You were friends with him before you came and linked up with Melody, but that's not the case. The case is you got to know him the same time that LB, well, you guys met him at the same time. So Melody and Martell was introduced to you at the same time. You had no prior relationship with this dude. So I don't know why you're running with that. It's giving touchy, Philly, okay? Hey, Lady Rita, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I thought Destiny ex-husband had custody of their child. Baby, you heard I say you ain't that invested on that end anyway. Okay, but I gotta be careful with my words. So sometimes y'all just gotta read between the lines and stay with me. Who said that? Says I'm back again, girl. Hey, who said that? What's up, boo? Elaine is doing Carlos' dirty work. And wait a minute, y'all know I don't know abbreviations. You know, I'm a little washed up with that. No, none of the girls on the show like each other. Yeah. Is it Kelby? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I am the queen of butchering the name, so please don't take it to the heart if I butcher your name. But I definitely will put it in a blender and chop it the hell up. No harm intended. Okay. LV says true. All right, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody, okay? Let me see if I need to cover anything of this scene that we're about to listen to before we go. And then she goes on and says that Moses is for the streets, okay? Which, again, I thought that was very disrespectful. Whether he is or he isn't, at this point in the commentary and in the show that Moses and Sunni is an idol now, okay? You just did a whole live on how you don't want to destroy marriages, but you throw stupid crap out your mouth like that, okay? So you have to, now listen, you have to make a decision. It's totally up to you. Now, if you want to swing both ways and flip-flop, that's your choice. But you did a whole live like you don't want to destroy families and marriages and stuff. But then you turn around and says Moses is for the streets. See, everything not funny, right? And if he is for the streets, that's between him and Jesus and his wife. It ain't got nothing to do with us, right? So if you want to be on team destroy the marriage, then say that. If you don't want to be, then keep your mouth off that. It's a simple task. You just got to learn how to, do what you do, okay? So she want to hook somebody up with Shanita so Shanita can calm down and simmer down a little bit, okay? First she says Martell, but then she says that Martell wouldn't be a great fit because if Martell, then Melody wouldn't like her no more, okay? Then again, she says Moses because not Moses because she forgot that Moses was married, which I beg to differ, okay? But she also says that maybe Marquez would be a perfect fit for Shanita, okay? I beg to differ because he's not even in her space. He gives me broke vibes, but what do I know? And Shanita don't look like she's interested, okay? She come from big money, at least that's what I think, okay? Ain't nobody checking for Marquez. He's a show off and trying to climb his way to the top. We're not interested, okay? And then Carlos goes on and say that they both live in Atlanta, so maybe they can make it happen, honey. I don't think it would be a good fit, but listen, to each his own. Y'all do what y'all need to do, okay? To be honest, y'all so cute. Y'all like, Char, we're gonna keep you up to speed no matter what. Thank you so much. Cause I'm like, I don't know what that means, and I don't want to butcher it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Culture News. Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, Wait a minute, y'all. What about Nell saying she didn't want to talk about Destiny because she wasn't there? But at Kimmy's dinner, she definitely did chime in on the conversation about Sunny. Baby, ain't nobody stunting Nell. Nell got her days and nights and everything mixed up right now. Something is going on with Nell. I think therapy has stressed her the hell out so much she ain't getting the proper form of sleep. Now, this is just my opinion and my observation, but Nell is definitely off track. Okay, something's going on with Nell, and I can't quite put my fingers on it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just showing I'm here, honey. That's all I can tell you, okay? That's all I can tell you. Let me turn my volume down so we don't get no ads, baby. We can't do ads over here, honey. We're going to jump right into it. Right into it. And like I said, Carlos had to pick a side. If he want to do reviews, he has to be a little bit more, a lot more, less biased than what he is. Okay. And I just can't get with it. Okay. Hold on.
Not Shakira the banana. Shanita ass gonna jump on Destiny ass too. Guarantee how much you want to bet? Well, to get in that ass. Cause Melody don't like Destiny either. Man. Actually, Destiny probably the person that Melody don't like the worst, right?
Well, yeah. They don't speak. No. At the end of the day, Mel speaks to Tisha. She films with Tisha. She speaks to Kimmy. Mel films with the girls. She has not filmed. Melody has not seen Destiny yet this season.
Is Destiny coming on this trip?
Yes, she is.
But why didn't she ride with them? Because Melody didn't want her to ride. Melody got a lot of cool up in here. I'm just saying, I love it, but
no. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Obviously, so Destiny has a young child, so it was a scheduling thing, but she comes the next day.
No, I wanted them on a bus together. That's what I need. Can she ride back with them?
Oh, you're gonna see. So next week's episode, you're gonna see Destiny and Melody have an all-out conversation.
And what Shakita got to say about it?
First of all, it's not Shakita like the banana. It's Shanita.
Shanita, I don't want no smoke with Shanita. Shanita, I love you. You're so beautiful. Shanita.
Hi, Philip.
Shanita, keep him. Melody need a friend because she don't like none of these bitches really. So keep Shanita and let her date Martell. Well, I know if she date Martell, Melody ain't gonna fuck with her no more.
That's what I was like. I don't think she does. I don't think that'll fly.
No. We gotta get her somebody else. Who can she date? Hell, so Moses for the streets. Let's put Moses out there.
Moses is married.
Oh no, I forget. Who's single? What's the dude name? What you call the man name? He's
Marquez.
Well, I mean, I ain't think about that, but yeah, Marquez could do it. Marquez. I could talk to Marquez. I don't talk to his grandmama and everything. I could talk to her down, and now y'all got a whole nother couple down there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's funny is, Shanita, I believe she still may be in Atlanta, and Marquez is in Atlanta.
Ooh, yeah. I hope Shakita. I ain't said nothing bad about Shakita because I don't need to meet Shakita in the streets. Shakita, my friend, and she's just Melody's friend. And I love Scorpios. I love Melody. I love Shakita. And I love everybody. I love everybody.
I can't take that.
I'm gonna keep fucking that up because you done messed me up. You must have called her Shakita first.
I never called her Shakita. I have known Shanita for years.
Okay, Shanita. What's Shanita's last name?
Foster.
Okay, I'm gonna call her Miss Foster because Shanita Foster. Okay, I know her though. I've seen that bitch before. I know her somewhere.
She's. I would say, she's also considered to be an Atlanta socialite.
I mean, probably I met her then. I probably met her somewhere.
You have definitely met Shanita. Shanita is always. Listen, Shanita is always at the philanthropy events, social events. And like I said, she's always in Africa, doing philanthropy work. So she's a socialite. She's always around. You have definitely seen Shanita.
So what happened with Nell and
Kimmy? Okay, so obviously, look, I was surprised.
All right, so hold on. All right, so we gotta go and we gotta work together. All right, it's a team effort here. Okay, so I wanted you guys to hear my version of what had happened versus their version of what had happened. And I think the math is mathing, okay? So now you're going to hear them go on to the whole thing of Nell and Kimmy and Carlos saying that he's surprised that Tisha was, he's surprised that it even happened. But he says that Tisha was hurt about the room, and that Tisha was saying that it's based off of the way Melanie feels about them. Maybe so, but okay. And all right, so Dr. Heavenly goes on and says, well, if anybody could have gotten that room because Mel don't like none of their tales, right? Carlos goes on and says, who Mel liked the most. Then he goes on and says that then Dr. Heavenly goes on and says Mel likes Sunny the most because she is new. So she's insinuating that she don't have a reason to not like Sunny, so she's the closest to the person that she would like because she don't really have a reason to be mad at Sunny at this point. But basically the way she's putting it, she would eventually have a reason to be mad at Sunny. Okay. Carlos goes on and says, what do you think about the altercation between Mel and Nell? Then he goes on to say that he's explaining to her what had happened between Nell, Mel, and Dr. Heavenly goes on and says, why go to, well, he's explaining how Mel and Nell knew each other and what was the dynamics between their relationship. So Dr. Heavenly is like, why go to people that their man cheated on them versus people that didn't, okay? She says that it's something like a trauma bond, okay? That Mel trauma bond connected with Nell because she went to Nell during the time her and Martell was going through it for advice. And she don't basically encourage that to go to people that been through the same kind of stuff as you, okay? She says that basically Mel is looking for people that been through the same stuff that she did. Basically, people that have cheating husbands. So she says at that table, anybody could have been her friend because they're all experiencing the same thing. She says that's what happened in Huntsville, okay? CL, welcome to the chat. And I hope that the next time that Shanita sees Heavenly, that she sticks her foot all the way up her. CL, welcome to the chat. Yo, what's up? And Heavenly picks friends that are messy like she is. And you, all right. Phyllis says, hey, Veronica. That Hope says toxic leadership, toxic. I know that's right. Mama B says she wanted that smoke from millimeters. Wait a minute. She's wanting that smoke from millimeters. She's getting ready to get her A handed to her. And is what happened to positivity? I don't know, honey. She says, I guess she gave up with it. Carlos might have called her up and gave her a pep talk and she jumped right back in the game full throttle. I don't know. Lady Four says Messy Monday is nowhere near critical thinking. I agree with you. All double talk. Yeah. Heavenly Voice is irritating. Well, you said it, not me. I enjoy commentary with people that know the subject and critical thinkers. I get you. You guys are all speaking to everyone. They say Dr. Heavenly is disgusting. I agree. Kimmy and Tisha already came on the trip with their guards up. Look how quick they became pissed about the room situation. Yeah, that's true. And I hope that the next time, okay, I read that one. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, so let's continue on to listen. That was my explanation. Let's go to them.
Kimmy and Tisha, not Kimmy. Tisha was hurt. Like, Tisha was emotionally hurt by it. And Tisha said the room selection is indicative in how Mel feels about us. Like, she don't like us, pretty much, right? I'm paraphrasing. And she's like, you know what? And she was hurt by
the
that.
The problem with Tisha don't get is anybody could have got that room because Mel don't like none of y'all asses. Don't be hurt.
Who do you think on the show Mel likes the most?
All right, hold on, guys.
The only person I can think of that she filmed with, but she probably don't know her, is Sunni, right? Sunni's new. Mm-hmm. She filmed with Sunni. She went shopping with Sunni. She gave Sunni heads up. She don't know Sunni. She know these other hoes and she don't like them. So she probably likes Sunni the best, probably.
What do you think about the dynamic between Melody and Miss Nell? Because that's where the argument between Kimmy and Nell happened. So Miss Nell and Mel were friends for years. When Melody and Martell were married, Melody and Martell would get advice from Nell and Chris Fletcher because Chris Fletcher cheated on Nell when they were, back in the day. And Melody and Nell would have conversations over the phone and talk to each other, vice versa. Melody gave Nell a room, but it didn't have a card on it. Nell, for some reason, took offense to not having a card because she felt like you forgot about me, right? So that was her angst. You forgot to place a name card on my bed. So when she went out and saw Melody talking to Kimmy and Tisha, Nell told Kimmy and Tisha to suck it up, like what she did. And baby, the way Kimberly, who I'm scared of, the way Kimberly stepped to Nell is the reason why I'm like, when it comes to Kimmy, whatever you want, girl, get it. Because I don't want no smoke from Kimmy.
I know that's right. First of all, let's just jump back, okay? Why you go to get advice from somebody because they man cheated on him? First of all, number one, why would I go to advice to somebody who man cheated on? Okay, so he cheated on me, so I'm going to teach you how to deal with a cheater. No. That just is like, we trauma bonded. We bonded because my man cheated on me. But now, okay, so did Chris cheat, like had a baby? Or did Chris cheat for like 5 years? Or did Chris cheat? How did Chris cheat? Did he respectfully cheat? Cheating is wrong. It ain't never good. But I'm never going to talk to another bitch about my man cheating. If my man, you know what I'm saying? Like, your man cheated on you, what, you know what I mean? Let's bond over that. Because what did he do? How did he cheat? And what did you say?
But this is where, okay, I'm not married, so I really am asking this innocently. The way I've been told that married couples should not get advice from single people, right? That married couples should get advice from other married couples. If I'm a wife who experienced infidelity, and I know another wife who experienced infidelity and they worked through it, shouldn't I get advice from that wife who went through it and was able to deal with it to the point where they're still married?
I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back. That's one way to look at it. And I love Melody. I love Melody. But I'm going to try to talk to a bitch that probably had a good relationship that their husband didn't have to cheat. I know I'm wrong. Okay, I'm playing. Okay, yes, I would talk to somebody. Maybe. But I just, That's just like me saying, okay, I'm 15 and I'm pregnant. Let me go talk to another 15-year-old that's pregnant. We just finna bond because misery loves company. It ain't like she's teaching me shit. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to stay if I want to stay and I'm going to leave if I want to leave. So, okay, but I guess, yes, let's be friends. But who thought of the friendship? Was it Martell said go be her friend because, she cheated too and y'all need to just learn how to deal with it together and bond over it and get together. You know what I'm saying? And have some drinks and talk about, girl, he cheated on me like this and he cheated on me like that, but girl, I'm going to stay. No.
Now, from my understanding, I believe Chris and Martell were friends first, and you know how it goes when the wives become friends. So
we like to meet all the men cheat in Huntsville. Is that true? It's always an exception. All them dudes are like they hoes, right?
I mean, look, things have been alleged, right?
and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna take it back. Y'all trying to portray like
All right, pause. Because we can't go too far. All right. They next going to talk about Trish, Marquez, and Kim, baby, and it gets dirty. Now, honestly, this next segment I knew nothing about. Maybe I missed it last Messy Monday when they was talking about it and when stuff was going around, but I didn't know this part of it. And I was intrigued. Okay. Let me see what y'all said in the comment section before I go on. He said Nell and Mel were friends for years. Um yeah, that's what he said. Carlos laugh sounds diabolical. Just evil, child. Listen, 88 likes and 117 in the chat. Yes, let's get the likes to match, guys. It's important that we do continue to like and share the live. Why are you hurt over a room that is free? I know that's right. Those two beggars are the choosiest beggars. I know, I know, I know. Elaine needs someone to give her the same business. So, come at the daddy and watch her go crazy. I know that's right. And I need a new name for daddy. I'm not comfortable with calling daddy daddy. He's not my daddy. Okay. Get petty with it. And Tisha don't like Mel. So there it is. Boom. Let me see. I'm gonna go down to the bottom. And they don't like Mel. None of them come to support Mel when she needed a friend. They all can go kick rocks and candles, okay? They wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for her. I agree. Hey Angie, how are you? Welcome to chat. Okay, how about all of the times they hurt Melanie? Don't nobody give a dang on about Tisha being hurt and don't. Okay, you all do too much reaching. All of you have hey Summer. Okay, this how you coming in the chat. Let me see what you guys said. You all do too much reaching. All of you have is an opinion. You all go way too far. This is making up whatever scenario you want. I don't think it's made up because she actually just said it out of her mouth. I mean, that's why I play it after I repeat what I said. So you guys can hear it not only from the individual, but if you feel that way, then tool you on. Let's see. Um, just running that mouth and do. We are too grown to refer to other women as bees. I agree that is bothering some. To me, it is. I always felt like there was some fakery with Carlos, or is it just me? Nope, it's everybody. What the heck is Elaine talking about, child? She just running. Shut up, Carlos. Yo, wild in the chat. Wait a minute. Sheila says, if Mel pick friends who has been cheated on, I guess Dr. Heavenly will be Mel's friend next. How about that, Dr. Heavenly? Ooh, tell her again. Make it make sense, honey. Just call him Dr. Damon. Ooh, that works. Because I'm so bothered by the daddy. It's a no for me. He ain't my dang on daddy. My daddy is gone, honey. He went to go see Jesus. By the way, Summer is a scenario. Yo, these trolls are trying to infiltrate. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I timed them out because I can't. I just can't. I have no time for foolishness. If Mel pick friends, okay, I read that one. All right, so just wanted to make sure y'all heard what I heard because I know I heard what I heard. I just like for y'all to hear it, all the way around. Okay, so this next part, they're going on to talk about Trish and Marquez and Ken, and somehow they're saying that Ken talked about how he got to Trish, and from Dr. Heavenly description, and Carlos agreeing with her, she's saying that Ken was with a woman for 10 years, and he got caught with the woman in the house somehow, and he forgot to turn his find my iPhone off, and when he did that, the lady walked in on them and made him get the hell out, and that's how he ended up in the house that Marquez said he gave Trisha $5,000 to move into. Baby, it's a hot mess on a cold day. Now that was news to my ears, but y'all gonna hear what I hear. Y'all gonna hear what I hear. Let's go.
Trisha man so good, but the man said that he had a woman for 10 years and was laying up in Trisha's bed, and the bitch found out he wasn't even smart enough to turn his GPS, his Find My iPhone off. The girl came to the house and Trisha let him in. And the girl told him he had to get out. Am I paraphrasing allegedly? That's what he said. That's what I got at the conversation. And that's how he ended up moving in the cheater. So you went in there 10 years, you thinking they probably got something real after 10 years, right? He found a new bitch that and he talking about eating her coochie through the DM.
Dr. Heavenly.
Trisha, man. With the chocolate bars and talking about he want to eat her coochie through the thing, but he got a woman for 10 years. Y'all in Huntsville need to stop all of this shit. Stop it, because let me hush. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm just saying, like, come on, trauma bond and everybody. She could have talked to anybody. Man could have talked to anybody in Huntsville about who man cheated on her. She ain't had to go to Nell and Chris. She could have went them. Everybody at that damn table.
I need for you to tell me.
Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me.
Listen, I'm not married, so I respectfully I respectfully listen to people give married couples about. I'm not married, so I can't help you, sis. I'm not the one to talk to you about infidelity. I'm not.
Y'all, all y'all that's watching Messy Mondays that's on Carlos King Show, don't call me here.
All right. So again, for the troll in the chat, she said exactly what my title says. Okay. Melody could be friends with all of them at the table because they all have cheating some way or another. Okay. Baby, it don't take a rocket scientist to hear what people saying. Hey, Bliss, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Trish left her afro in the microwave too long. Baby, y'all better stop playing with me in this chat. One thing about Heavenly, she don't care at all. Shavonda, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Hey, Shar Show, Demons, Melody, and anyone who chooses to leave a toxic marriage. Okay, got you, Bliss. Let's see. Mel just let Elaine know they will never be friends. I didn't think so anyway. And I heard a little bit of her live earlier. I got to go back and listen to it because I like to stay on task when I have an agenda. I don't like interruptions because it messes with me a little bit. So I got to go back and flip Melody's, respond over on TikTok. And then I got to come back and create some content behind it. Y'all know I'm like old school with it. By the way, okay. That whole welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Elaine mouth is reckless. It is. When she said the cuckoo word, I said, huh? The cuckoo for Coco? I was like, why you had to do that? That wasn't necessary. All you had to do is say something like, the one that was over there eating the poom poom, telling her he was gonna eat the poom poom in the DM. Why you had to be so graunchy and raw? Now I got a raw mouth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I had to simmer it down a little bit, okay? But I was like, dang, all the business out there. She was just running that track. I was like, okay, Dr. Heavenly, we heard. So anyway, moving on to what the next portion they're gonna talk about. Back to Nell and Kimmy. Dr. Heavenly said she had a reason to, but Nell coming in with the wrong tone. She says that Mel came in with the wrong tone, just like Sweet Tea did. Basically, don't come in here with all that. You don't have a right to, okay? Talking about sucking it up, right? Carlos goes on and says that Nell is like Simone. Dr. Heavenly says, but Simone be loud, strong, and wrong. Okay. Now, why you had to tell that girl she was strong and wrong? That was, see the shade that she be throwing in her stuff. It'd be too much. Carlos goes on and says that now this is where he started making excuses for Nell. Don't do that because it allows people to run with the excuses and the narrative that you put out rather than owning their stuff and holding these folks accountable for their abrupt rudeness, okay? Nell was off the chain on that trip. She was doing too much and clearly she had one too many drinks. So stop making excuses for her behavior. So he goes on and says that Nell's voice projects a lot and that's why Kimmy went off. No, she didn't project her voice loudly because that's just her voice. She did it because she had one too many drinks. Say that. And she was on one, okay? Kimmy is always on some I talk grown, I act grown type time. He says that Nell's response was interrupting Kimmy's piece. I don't know if I'm with that, right? I don't believe that Kimmy is always sitting back drinking her Kool-Aid and just minding her business. I think that Kimmy always do a lot of stirring the pots, okay? But she doesn't like for the rice to fully cook, okay? You get my drift. I think that's what she do. So she's not just sitting back drinking her Kool-Aid, enjoying the sun, okay? So stop, Carlos. But listen, we're here for your response, okay? Dr. Heavenly says that she's not biased. She likes both of them. Um, And that's that. Okay, so let's continue to listen to it. Who is more loud and wrong than Dr. Heavenly? Nobody. Nell needed to stay her drunk tail down. Oh, sit her drunk tail down and keep saying she is Zassy. Kimmy was aggressive and put her hands in. Yeah, she wasn't drinking no Kool-Aid quietly. Stop all that. But you gave her something to run with. I know she's listening to you like everybody else is listening to you. You gave her something to run with. Okay. She was already feeling a way about the rooms. And Nell came out and made it worse. So then she just snapped. Okay. But she was not mad at Nell's tone. But it was okay when Nell used that tone with Melody. They all heard it. That was the same tone she used with Melody. Ain't nobody jump in like, wait a minute, you're out of pocket. Why are you doing that to her? You know, ain't nobody feel no type of way. But all of a sudden, because it's the Botti Scott twins, it's a problem. If it was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Why didn't y'all interrupt when she was disrespecting Melody? Melody, where my name is? You forgot about me. I didn't do that to you and you. Girl, shut up. It's not that deep. It's a name tag. It's not that deep. Like, when I heard about the name tag, I thought about when you went into first grade, kindergarten, preschool, and they got that line paper and your name is typed in the lines that your teacher put on your desk so you could know, nice and big, so you could know. That's what I thought about. Don't take me back to grade school. I wouldn't have cared enough about a name tag. It was an honest mistake. Simmer down, boo. Simmer down. They be wild and Nell face then sweated her. Yeah. Kimmy was okay. All right, let's continue to listen, guys, so we can move on and stay on task. We're 46 minutes into the chat. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and do so. You might as well, honey. We're here to stay. Let's go.
I'm just playing. I don't know this shit. I just look at a few damn clips and just we just having fun. I don't know nothing.
So why are you giving a disclaimer?
Because I got to. Don't have your grandmama call me. Don't have your daddy call me. Don't have your ex calling me. I don't want it here. I'm just playing. I don't know shit. Okay. She didn't get Shakita the information before she got there. She didn't. And Melody chose the rooms because she thought that would be best at Shanita, and everybody got a better room than Kimmy and Tisha. I'm saying I do reality TV. I already see through all of this.
That's why you're the perfect person to talk to about this. That's why I love your insight. So when you saw Nell and Kimmy get into it, what were you thinking in that moment?
I felt like I like both of them. I like Kimmy and I like Nell. But my thing is, if Kimmy
Good job, chat.
She had a reason to be mad. Now, I'm going to say, I love Nell, but Nell kind of like Sweet Tea and Ray. You coming in with the wrong tone, bitch. And I'm guilty of that too.
There she go with that B word.
Kimmy, don't come in here telling me I suck it up, bitch. You ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. I'm just saying. I'm feeling Kimmy on that, and I can see how Kimmy got upset about it. Suck it up.
Yeah, I think it was. The thing is this. Nell is known to be like Dr. Simone. You know, we call her surround sound Simone because Simone projects, right?
But Simone be loud, strong, and wrong. Simone don't know what she be thinking about. She just start hollering and you just don't even want to argue with her. So you just be quiet. It don't mean she right.
The thing with Miss Nell is the fact that her voice projects a lot, right? So with that being said, when she said suck it up, that's why Kim was like, you need to calm down because first of all, this has nothing to do with you. Secondly, you're not going to talk to me that way because this is the thing. Kimmy, obviously they're all grown, but Kimmy has always prided herself on like, I'm a grown-ass woman. I talk grown and I act grown. And I think Nell's bravado was disturbing Kimmy's peace.
I'm biased. I like both of them.
Yeah.
I really think that Kimmy was upset because of the tone. You don't come in the conversation, you don't know nothing about it, say, suck it up. That's my thought.
Yeah.
That's me. That's the side I'm on.
Okay.
Maybe I'm missing something on here. I could be.
No, I definitely think that was the main thing about that is the fact that it was the tone.
Did they have issues before that? Like, do they not like each other?
They haven't had any issues that I've seen on the show. Do they like each other? That's a very good question.
Because we know Mel don't like none of them. But do they like each other?
See how she back at Mel?
I don't know. Listen, I'm just joking, y'all. Please leave me alone.
Do Kimmy...
That part is I be joking, but I be telling the truth. That's the problem. And I try to tell the truth. Like, we gonna get together because your man cheated on you, girl, and we gonna be friends because both our husbands cheat. Bitch, you could have been friends with any bitch on that table.
There you go. She said it again. See, she said it again. Melody could have been friends with anybody at the table because they all got the cheating in common. So don't come here talking about, oh, y'all just making up stuff. 1 + 1 has always been 2. Y'all can't make me see it no other way or hear it no other way. Okay, basic common sense it works, right? Let's continue to listen. And Carlos, stop laughing at everything because you're fueling her up to say a bunch of nothing. But let's continue on.
Carlos, these are people real life and we playing. That's
Listen.
You laughing, bitch. You laughing.
Because I have a funny bone. I can't laugh. I have a funny bone.
You need to tell me, Dr. Heavenly, you're wrong and you need to stop this right now.
You're wrong about the fact that as a married woman, you think if a wife is being cheated on, she should talk to somebody else. I'm going to tell you
Thank you, Mama Bees.
So let's talk to them. And I hope Martell didn't encourage it. You know what? I know I cheated, baby. I know I cheated. But you know what? I got a friend. He cheated too. So you need to go meet his wife and y'all need to talk it through. That's what you're giving me.
Well, I think these are good questions that, should be brought up and asked because I don't know the basis of what their friendship started on, right? So these are some good questions to ask, and I'll make sure to ask them. So I want to talk about Sunni really quickly, right? Because something that she talked about obviously affects a lot of women. According to the World Health Organization,
all right, I'm not going to play what he's talking about Sunni and the IVF treatment. Now, I'm not being insensitive to it. It's just not a place I want to go right now because I'm going somewhere else. All of our hearts go out to Sunni. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I was able to have all of my children natural. So, my heart goes out for her. I cannot relate, but ultimately my heart does go out to her. I'm just going to move on from it because on time, we already going to go over an hour and I want to get to the Sunni part and how she's talking about Sunni is about to gain or the same way that she got Moses, she's about to get that in return. And that will be the end of the chat. Once we get to that, it's a 101 in the chat. You guys continue to hit the like button and share the live. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You're here for a reason because you like what you hear. All right. I see why, Mel, that Carlos is a horrible leader. Yeah. Trisha, Big Sharp. Y'all play too much. Look at A is for the streets, baby. Why? Not his business. Nope, not at all. Okay, so let me fast forward a little bit and see where we are.
Are you feeling stuck with $10,000 or more in debt and all the...
These ads is getting on my nerves, guys.
7 minutes of a 2-hour scene. It seemed to me she was a bit harsh. You can't take no man that don't want to be taken. You can't blame the bitch. And you got to also put out there that the man was not married. Okay?
Right.
He wasn't. So we're going to pray all through that, Sunni. You all right with me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think you could have been nicer. But it's unfortunate what happened. But everybody got their side. And I think that everybody's good people. I like Kimmy. I like Nell. I like Trisha. I like they men. Martell is a damn fool, but but I like him. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. He's fun. The thing I love about Martell is he don't give a damn. But that's the same reason I do like Mel. Mel give a damn. She's saying fuck all y'all. And you included. But I'm joking. But I like all the people. I'm just joking. But my whole thing is, yeah, Nick Sunni could have took nobody, man, that couldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Unless he wanted to be taken. I see that.
Well, I think that's the thing, too. And I'm glad you brought that up because I think two things happen, right?
Now pause, because he's going to go on a whole rant about the way that Sunni should have asked, basically got Destiny permission to date to date Moses. Baby, ain't nobody, listen, okay? Y'all give Destiny too much leeway. Nobody has to ask Destiny nothing. Did she ask Melody? Did Melody want her to continue her friendship with Martell? Did she? No, she just was like, that's my friend. We've been friends for 15, 20 years. So why is everybody giving her this piece of loyalty that she hasn't given to anybody else? Did she ask Melody, was it okay if she sat in that dang on restaurant and celebrated Martell's birthday with his side piece or her children? No, she put that video up and she was like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to. She didn't ask, can she do anything? What are we talking about here? Okay, so why we gotta go keep asking Destiny for permission to do stuff when she doesn't give anybody else the same in return? Y'all giving her too much leeway, too much push. Okay, let's continue to listen to him say that it will be different if Sunni would have asked Destiny or told Destiny, hey, I'm dealing with your ex. Okay, then nobody could be able or would be able to say anything. Baby, I can't take him serious, but let's continue.
Strongly believe at the end of the day, just like how we talked about last week, right? When you first met Dr. Damon, while y'all were both in med school, right? You was in dental school, he was in med school. And how you said he had a girlfriend. I don't know her, and I don't know how
she at all. Like, you scruples with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For example, I told you the story of my friend Carolyn Moore. Well, I can't tell that story. Anyway, if it was me and Carolyn Moore was dating some dude, right? And I thought about it, he started talking to me, right? I would go straight to Carolyn. And I'd be like, Carolyn, we cool or whatever. What's up with this dude? You know what I'm saying? From the beginning. That's the type of bitch I've always been.
And that's what I was getting at too. Yes, I think right, because the difference is this. Because I always like to relate it to what you and I go through, right? When you saw Dr. Damon, you said, that's my husband. That's my husband, and it is what it is. That's my man, and I'm gonna get him. He had a girlfriend. At the end of the day, he wasn't married, and Dr. Damon is a grown-ass man who made a choice. He made a choice to end a relationship to be with you, and y'all been together for 30 years.
I ain't going to say he ended it to be with me. I think it was going to end anyway.
Well, I
just sped it along. You know what I'm saying?
But, so that's the difference here. You had no relationship, loyalty, nothing.
And neither do Sunni.
I think the difference with the Destiny and Sunni thing is at the end of the day, whether or not you guys were friends, you guys had a relationship of professionalism, a relationship of producer, cast member. Whether or not you guys are friends or not, there's history there. I agree with you about your friend Carolyn, right? I think
at the
end of the day, if Sunni would have said, yo, I met Moses, I'm feeling him, I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm pursuing dating him, right? And to me, and this is how I honestly feel, and quote me on this, if Sunni would have said that, at the end of the day, Sunni could walk around saying, I gave her heads up. That's and to me, that would be the end of it.
And remember this conversation when Married to Medicine come on, I'm going to tell you 1,000 times, I gave a bitch heads up.
Car rentals.
I can't wait. Okay, so I think at the end of the day, when you give somebody a heads up, you done your part and you owe that person no follow-up. You don't owe them, hey, it's getting serious, we're engaged. Hey, we're getting
She don't owe her
married,
either way.
Hey, we're about to like go through in vitro. You don't owe that person nothing after that. So I think the reason why a lot of people have a problem with it is because of that, number one. And I think number two, Sunni, when she first started talking about it, came across so defensive. And Sunni's defense, this is what she said why. She said the reason why she was defensive, because she said on my podcast, she said the reason why she came across so strong in the beginning is because she said Destiny did a bunch of interviews prior to that talking about it, and she felt that Carlos obviously brought her on to the podcast to talk about it, and it was her first time addressing it, right?
No, but she acted that way on her show, didn't she? Before the
Well, no. I'm saying that podcast, my live podcast with Melody. My live podcast with Melody was her first time addressing it, and she.
Hold on, pause. First of all, like I said, she don't owe Destiny anything, and we wrapping it up, guys. She doesn't owe Destiny anything. She don't have to give her heads up that she was messing with somebody that Destiny was not messing with. Okay, y'all not making sense. I can see if Destiny was messing with this dude, like they were in an active relationship, and he just let Destiny hand go and was like, "I'm gonna go over here to Sunny now." Oh yeah, there should have been a conversation had, whether they were friends or not. But you're talking about somebody has already departed from one another. She said herself they've been separated for about 5 months at that time. So why are we giving her apology again? I'm confused. If y'all know, type it in the chat. But for me, I just don't get it. I'm just not getting it. Okay. Carlos, you brought her on the podcast and she was defensive based on the audience towards her. Yeah, they said that they were saying stuff to her in the audience. Like, what? That was so ignorant. I would have cut that thing short towards her. That was Carlos' plan in the first place. Wow. At Peggy, I agree. Hi, Peggy. How are you? They worship men and Moses is no God. Okay. Sunny was her producer and slid in. Yeah. I don't agree. Just on some grown woman. I would have said exactly what Carlos. That's not asking permission. That's being grown and real. Okay, LC Charm. Okay. It's time to cancel Clar Lucifer. And Elaine, baby, they is doing a whole lot. Okay. How are you? Heavenly don't care. LV says I'm mad as hell. Heavenly mouth is horrible. It is. But I think when she get the mic in front of her, it like fuel her up and she started going cuckoo. Says she trapped Damon, got pregnant on purpose. No, she didn't, Miss J. Did she say that? Hey Peggy, how are you? And welcome to the chat, boo. I think I spoke, but if I didn't, charge it to my head and not my heart. Okay. Moses was a single man. Sunny didn't owe her anything. They were not friends, period. Okay, Miss Price. All right. I'm just making sure we all in here together. Sunny was her producer. Okay. Let's continue to listen to this last bit.
So she's saying that all this was built up because she was saying Destiny did interviews prior talking about it and she wanted to defend herself. Plus, we were live in a room full of people, and you know how it is when people are talking back to you, because people are talking back to Sunny. Shut up, Sunny, messy, and obviously she felt the need to, of course, defend herself even further. So again, that's how Sunny felt, and I think that's the reason why people feel like she came across too strong. Those are her reasons why she said she came across too strong.
All right, I understand that, and that sounds really good, but I still do think that she felt bad about it. And secondly, I will always say if she knew that girl, whether they were best friends or not, they knew each other. She should have went to her like I went to Carolyn. Carolyn, do you know this dude? What's up with him? Then Carolyn would have been a real bitch like she was. She was like, yeah, I used to talk to him. We did not have sex. So yeah, you good. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to know, bitch. So we good. We good.
See, I'm not crazy.
But anyway, I understand why she was so upset about it, yes. But yeah, she should have gave the girl a heads up. That's my thought. I'm done with it.
Do you think these girls will ever give Sunny a chance?
Which girls?
Kimmy, Tisha, Stormy, Trisha. Love Hip Hop is back.
Oh no, I'll be creeping up on me. Hold on.
That people go with who they friends with. Because Martell did all this shit to
This the only thing I agree with her on.
and all of them still cool with Martell. Probably never did fall out with him, right? Because they like Martell. That was his friend, whatever. It's all about who they like and who they don't like. So, Sunny, if they like Destiny, they not gonna like Sunny. Trisha is indicative of that. She must like Destiny. If I like Destiny, this is the same thing with Quad. If you come in and Quad is my friend, I definitely cannot be Sweet T's best friend. I can't be you, boo. That's my friend. I've been knowing that bitch 10, 12 years. How you coming in here Quad mad about something, and it may not even be you just because you in it. I don't fuck with you. That's the kind of friend I am. Maybe call it crazy, call it immature, but what I'm saying is I want a friend like me.
No, listen, that is the case because they like Destiny. They like Destiny, and you brought up a good point. You brought up a good point, and I really want to get your thoughts on this. You just said that it's obvious these ladies like Destiny, and because they like Destiny, they can't fool so heavy with Sunny. I mean, with Sunny, right? Yeah. You also said that Martell obviously had an outside baby while he was married to Melody, which to me, this is Carlos King speaking, which is probably one of the most hurtful things that can happen in marriage. You know, there's many other things that can happen. But to me, that's one of
5 long years of being with this brother Tucker, and I gave him 4 babies, and he gave.
Well, no, they were together they were married for like 14 years.
I'm saying she gave him 4 babies, but they said at some point that he was dating her for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
They were together 14. You've been dating this bitch for 5 years. I found out about it. You stopped dating him. You started back. This is hurtful. Everybody in the world knows you broke my soul. I had another baby with you after this, and find out that you got another bitch at the same damn time. At the same time, and that ain't even enough. You know how vindictive we are as Scorpio women, and we bad bitches, and you looking at this bitch that don't even light a candle in my eyes, and her eyes, I'm talking about her eyes, not mine. To me, you found this less than bitch, okay? And then not only that, you allow that bitch to disrespect me publicly, motherfucker. Oh, I'm feeling red. That's why I don't.
She's talking about Ariana.
I don't fuck with you, and I don't fuck with you, and I never will. That's Melody. You got.
She's talking about Ariana and Martell's situation and the way that Melody is feeling. So the girls have to respect Melody's position to basically write off Kimmy and Tisha for taking Martell's side. She got a right to feel the way she's feeling. So in this instance, she's taking up for Melody. They got to respect her position to not mess with them because they still took Martell's side, knowing all the stuff that he did. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up because she did jump the gun of who the subject was about. So I wanted to clear up who she was talking about. Let's go.
You got to understand her side. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You got to understand it and you got to respect it.
So you do believe that because the other ladies are still friends with Martell, that Melody will never be friends with them?
Never, ever. Never, ever. Never, ever. Never.
What do you think those ladies should have done then? Speaking as a Scorpio woman, what do you think they could have or should have done? What would you have done in that situation? Let me ask you this, because a lot of people say this, Heavenly, you were still friends with Dr. G.
What's that? Are you Chinese?
How did you meet Sweet T?
Jackie, we had a 50 Shades of Pink golfing event. And Dr. G, now mind you, I ain't never said nothing to Dr. G, too much or nothing. You know, the person, and it's ironic. I don't talk to none of the husbands. I don't. I talk to Cecil, and hey, I don't talk to Eugene. I talk to Curtis maybe the most because I talk to Jackie the most. But I've talked to King more than I've talked to all of them dudes. And he just got here.
And for my audience, King is Quad's new man.
Quad's new man. Listen, so I said all that to say this. What was the question?
What should, in your opinion, what should Kimmy and Tisha have done? Because
that's a difficult question. Because if Martell was their husband's friends first, and they know their friends gonna be husband, and I think husband and wife are one, there wasn't too much they could have done. My whole thing is, for me, Melody needed a different group of friends. And I've said that from the very beginning. I don't know if they could have done anything differently. Maybe they could have sympathized more. I don't know. But at the end of the day, they weren't going to fall out with Martell. They like Martell. Yeah, I like Martell. And you know what I'm saying? I hate to admit it, but it's something about him that is friendly, that's fun, that's funny. And I'm just watching y'all show. It's funny to see him smile and do the little shit he do. You know what I'm saying? You like him. He's a likable guy. Not to marry him, no. Boyfriend, no. But he's a likable guy. I see why they still deal with him. If I was male, I don't like that y'all deal with him, and I can't stop it. So that's why I said, love and marriage Atlanta, and let Melody head it and give her a dating app and some dates, and she meet a ninja over here. It ain't gonna work. She ain't gonna never like them.
You think she would never like them? That really?
I'm a Scorpio as Phaedra. She'll ever like I is. Forever. I'm not off no soft shit. I can forgive. Like all this shit just happened with delay, I can forgive. But if my man, I still don't fuck with Mariah for lying on my man to this day.
I think the example. So you will never be friends with Mariah.
Ever? No. Why would I be? You lied on my man, and your man was the one fucking around. That's what I don't give a y'all. Y'all be trying to excuse the shit that y'all man doing. I ain't talking about Contessa or nobody else. Get me out of this. I need to get up out of this. This is how I get in trouble. This shit is live. I got to go.
All right, guys. Now, at the end, she said that Melody needs to go, basically, and get her a new show because she would never, ever be friends with the ladies on the show. That may be true, but from Melody's own voice, Melody said that, or Melody's own mouth, rather, she said that the girls and her are not buddy-buddy. They're not hanging out or nothing, but she says they are indeed in a good space, right? So maybe they'll get back to a place where they can kiki ha-ha, but no connections. That's possible as well, right? We have to just keep watching and see. This was a bad representation of the boss, okay? I think this went a little bit too far. I think it shouldn't have went this far, and I don't think that he should have allowed it to go that far. No, he's not in control of Dr. Heavenly, because I know somebody's going to jump in the chat. Well, what y'all want him to do over somebody else's mouth? I think there should be some ground rules set before they go live, period, okay? Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, everybody's speaking to everyone. Hey Peggy, I'm in Atlanta. We don't need another show, and Mel will never work Carlos again. Work for Carlos again? I don't think either. Not after today's live, what I was listening to today. Heavily got it. Got on. Wait a minute. Heavily got it on the show, and she was upset when others did not interact with her. Okay, Bliss, you guys are all speaking. Do we have two Peggy's in the chat? Yeah, we do. Hey, Peggy Brown. Okay. All right, we do. She thinks that she is funny. Nothing about discussing what your opinion of them is not cool. I agree. Gail says, I wish Mel will pull up on CK and Heavily Messy Monday and read them. She said, even though she didn't say their name, she did say, I might just pull up. Yesterday she said that, I might just pull up, right? We don't just get to keep coming up on your platform disrespecting me and I don't get to show up. Okay. I have to agree with Heavily. Melody will never be friends with those other women. Okay. LC Charm. Yes, Heavily will go off the deep end if the tables were turned. And will Well, since don't nobody like nobody, shut the SHIT down, okay? Because at this point, we are still talking about the same thing, and how long are we going to drag this out? Okay. Kurt King, how would Heavenly like it if Mel got on her channel every week and discussed her and her kids? And Damon, I don't know, baby, I don't know. No one was asking Heavenly to be friends with Sweet Tea, but don't be mean to her for no reason. I agree. They don't really like Dusty. They are pretenders because she don't like Mel. Got you. Kimmy and Sunny are friendly now, it seems. Could be. Carlos never talked about any men's on his show. Not at all. They all not friends with Sunny. Wow, deep. CK talk about your Africa. That, in my opinion, never exists. You think it's made up? Child, let me know. I'm professional. Hell no. I dislike Heavenly. Yes, Heavenly did trap her husband. Wow, y'all saying a whole lot in this chat, baby. What kind of boss get on YouTube and talk about his employer? I wonder how Sunny feels. I said that yesterday. It has to be a terrible feeling. Moses ain't SHIT. Y'all said it, not me, honey. Did Destiny get permission from Moses' wife? Woo, Mama Bees. Let me leave you right there because I forgot that she was dating him while he was married for 15 years. I forgot that piece of the puzzle. Yeah, did she ask that wife for permission to put her head on somebody else's man penis? I don't think so. Go ahead, Mama Bees, make it plain, honey. Miss J, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sunny was her producer. It's okay. We read that one. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Heavenly is going to get it back through her daughter, Karma. Ooh, this is hostile work environment. It is. Yes, because I never saw him. He only talks about him. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm an hour and 16 minutes in. I'm sorry if I kept you here so long, but I had to get the content out while it was content. All right. If you are still here under the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't hit it on your way in, definitely hit it on your way out. Subscribe to the channel because you stayed this long. You like what you hear. All right. And share the live so that people can know that I'm over here doing some amazing things and keep your girl active in all the rhythm. If you haven't had a chance to go over to my backup page at Shar's World #6, please do go over, check me out, and hit the subscribe button as well. Okay, Cash App and email is linked in my bio section along with this video, amongst others. I love y'all, checkmates, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.